Overwatch should add a third-person mode. This is why I would like to go over the reasons that Overwatch should add third-person mode. So I think Overwatch would really benefit from having a ability to toggle between first-person and third-person mode. This would actually allow you to see behind your character, and it would allow you to see your skin that you're using on your character, and this would actually help to sell skins quite a lot. It would really help with making more money for the game. That money could be spent on doing more things for development of the game, like more game modes, more maps, more heroes. Obviously, it's a great thing to make more profit for the game. That means long-term sustainability of the live service product. And every live service product really wants to make as much money as it can. Now, third-person mode does have a lot of other gameplay advantages and nice things that it comes with. For example, you get a totally different feeling when you're playing in third-person mode. And this third-person mode is actually already implemented in the game, so it wouldn't take that much work to actually implement this, because they already have two types of third-person mode. They have one that is called third-person simple camera, and the other one is sort of more cinematic type, not really for gameplay. But the gameplay one is very simple. It's just an over-the-shoulder type of third-person camera, and it always follows where you look in the camera direction. So this is very easy to implement. Now, I would also add that there are other things, like you can see the animation of your character when you're looking in third person, and this is very valuable because it allows you to kind of follow the action a bit more easily, and it allows you to be less overwhelmed by the first person gameplay. One thing with playing games in first person is it can overwhelm you, and it can really kind of be a bit too immersive. It's better for immersion. First person mode is definitely better for immersion, but when it comes to kind of getting to grips with the game, especially for new players, when they first see the game, when they see the gameplay of the game, it's easier to understand what's going on when you see everything in the third person mode. So that's one benefit as well, and it's also kind of more fun and enjoyable with some characters that just work better in third person. I would say Reinhardt would actually work really well in third person because you're not a very aim reliant character, and he already does have third person with his shield, but imagine being able to toggle into third person at any time you want to, and you'd be able to use your axe and stuff, and it would be fine actually, I would think. Now, people do bring up the kind of problem of corner, being able to see around the corner. I don't see this as a big problem. One thing to remember is Overwatch is quite a casual game. It really does appeal to casual people a lot, casual players. It does have a competitive player base as well, but one solution I would say is just keep it to quick play. You could have the toggle between third person and first person in quick play, or alternative implementation would be have a completely separate game mode. But I personally would prefer just have a kind of toggle between third person and first person option available in the quick play mode. And it's important to remember that this would be optional. It would not be forced on anyone. It would be completely optional. So you don't have to play in third person mode. You can still continue to enjoy the game exactly as you do today in first person mode. It would just be another option, to another way to enjoy the game. The great thing about Overwatch is it gives you so many different ways that you can enjoy the game. That is really the beauty of the game, and being able to play in first person or third person mode would be a great thing to have for everyone, I think. And another thing is also, you can see those skins you purchased. It really makes skins more enticing to buy, and as I said before, the profitability argument, it will actually help to increase the profitability of the game. And this means that more skins get sold. It means that, like for example, this Ash skin, there's so many things, little details that are on the skin that you don't notice when you're in first person mode, but you do see them when you're in third person, like the cloak on the back and the animation and everything. It's really, really interesting skin, but you don't see these details when you're in first person mode. All you see is the weapon model, and the weapon model is interesting and cool, but there's a lot of things that you really would prefer to be able to see in third person mode. And all your hard-earned skins are just really look great. Pink Mercy as well looks great in third person mode. And this is something I did try out in custom games, and it really does work very well, surprisingly well for Overwatch. Even though it wasn't completely bug-free, they just need to iron out some of the bugs and like the clipping into environment, and that would be perfectly fine in my opinion. So I hope you found this video interesting. I hope they do implement this. It would be great. What do you think? Should they implement third-person mode? Thanks for watching.